This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
Very wonderful morning to you this beautiful day. This is TVM's Express, very promising edition of the episodes for your viewing and learning pleasure. It might be. I am Lawrence Junior Aguele, your host this morning, and I'm not alone. I have with me Daisy Thompson, who will be sharing this with me this morning. We will be looking at the various things that are happening and going on around the nation. We'll start with a newspaper headline review, then we'll bridge it with the conversation we have today. We have a very wonderful guests who will come and be also sharing the screen with me later today, and then we'll talk about some things that have been happening in the polity, talking about Nigeria and Africa. Then we would also go ahead to give you the updates of what has been happening on the space, happening on the country throughout yesterday to this morning, and see what sense we can make out of it. So with TVM Express, I want you to stay tuned as listen and enjoy the ride as Daisy takes us through what made the newspaper headlines this morning. Daisy, over to you.
Yeah, good morning. And we're starting here with the Guardian newspaper. 54 taxis charges account for 35% of airfare costs, strive for traffic demand. You'll get the full story on page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. And Tinubu reaffirmed police withdrawal from VIPs, mobilize security, livestock reform. Okay. And here we have, Human Rights Day 2025. Concerns has Nigeria worsening right crisis, prompt call for reform. You get the whole story on page 6 of the Guardian newspaper. And Obasanjo tax leaders on stronger institution for national development. Moving on, we're going to the Nation newspaper. Keyamo, only competition will drive down airfares. Have you seen the prices of?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, more. Okay.
Crazy.
And military Tantita in joint battle against Ondo oil thieves. I will deliver on my promises, says Abia Governor Oti. Tinubu direct payment for 1.5 trillion naira debt to local contractors. You get the whole story on page 15 of the Nation newspaper.
1.5 trillion naira
1.5
debt.
trillion naira debt. Yeah,
that's massive.
That's huge. And on Daily Sun, President furious over non-payment of contractor, set up panel to resolve payment crisis. Tinubu senator fight over police withdrawal order. I'm wondering why they're fighting over that.
Was it really? I think this is just been, just trying to make the headlines. I don't really think it's a fight. I think it's more of the senators asking that it should be clear and direct, because that withdrawal, they gave the order, and the manner of which the withdrawal has been done is not very clear to everybody.
I think the senators are like kind of against.
They are not really against it. They are of the opinion that if you are asking for the withdrawal of police escorts from people, then it should be carte blanche, like should cover everybody, because we are aware some celebrities still have police escorts. I think a lot of their police escort has been withdrawn too, so it kind of it hits them too. So
it should go round.
Yeah, it should go round, sort of.
And finally, here on the Vanguard newspaper, FG words in as Burkina Faso refused to release seized NAF plane, 11 soldiers. Editors, Syria raised alarm over rising clampdown on media activists.
It's interesting that Burkina Faso would be squaring shoulders with us and holding our military captive. I don't blame them. Nigerians have been held captive by bandits and kidnappers, and nothing has happened. So probably they feel they can do that and nothing will happen. But it's a slap to our face, as far as I'm concerned.
And here we still have police orderly withdrawal. Senator Cakes Tinubu insists. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all the papers we have this morning. All right. So it's basically more on the police withdrawal issue. What else do we have that predominant?
The prizes for
aviation prize. I think the Senate has summoned the aviation minister to come explain, and I think he said the federal government do not have the right to detect that the aviation has been deregulated, so the aviation companies have the right to fix prices, so there's nothing they can do about it. But let's not forget that they buy aviation fare from the Nigerian government, so that price is part of what is the determinant of the cost of tickets. They buy their taxes. The aviation industry is heavily taxed, multiple tax, multiple levies, and all these are summed together into what eventually become the price or the charges that passengers need to the aircraft. So if the minister is saying the federal government do not have right or authority over that, I think it's just been clever by half. It's just been clever by half. There is absolutely nothing in Nigeria that the federal government do not have right over. So, well, we'll go on a very quick break, and when we come back, we'll have our guest with us, and then we'll take a look at the conversations we have this morning. Please do stay tuned.
This land of mine, Nigeria, on my mind, born in diversity, blessed beyond compare. Ooh, through these 100 years, I struggled, and through all our fears, we're strong in our unity. Peace, our destiny. Here we are, standing tall. We're standing tall. We are one. 100 years of unity. Nigeria, we will stand. Oh, this land of mine, Nigeria, on my mind, I pledge
adversities. We are one.
100 years. Unity.
Nigeria.
On the mountain, shouted in the valley, Nigeria has come a long, long way. On a journey to our future of brighter and better days. Together we will make it strong and invincible. We are on our way. Oh yeah. One nation, indefeasible. Nigeria, oh yeah, to stay.
We are standing tall as a nation.
Standing tall through adversity. We are one. 100 years. Nigeria. We will stand. We're still together.
One nation. One country.
Nigeria, we will stand. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine. Stand in the rain as the clouds go gray. The thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. The sunlight it hides as the clouds make way. For the pouring of my blessings, I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. In the rain, it's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy road. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the
All right, welcome back to TVM Express this wonderful morning, and we're taking a look at something that has beginning, like a shift that has been happening, particularly in the West African region of Nigeria. We're talking of coup, military coup that is beginning to look popular in the West African region, particularly the Francophone-speaking regions of West Africa. The latest one was in Benin Republic, rather, which was one of the few West African nations that was regarded as or looked politically stable. Recently, they appeared in headlines after an attempted coup was reportedly foiled by the government, with countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger Republic, and Guinea already under military regimes. Now the question is West Africa experiencing the collapse of civilian democracy or a reshaping of leadership triggered by Marx dissatisfaction? So we are going to be taking a look at that this morning, and we have with us the senior special advisor.
No, assistant.
Or the assistant, I beg your pardon, the assistant senior special advisor.
No, senior special assistant to the governor.
Oh, sorry.
Senior special assistant.
Okay, okay. Title. Senior special assistant, not advisor. Senior special assistant, that's the SSA to the governor on political matters. The governor, talking of the governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevori. We have with us this morning is senior special assistant, the person of Honorable Francis Obuli, JP. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, so sorry about those, the up and down about the title. All right, now question is, would like to understand, why are all these things happening now? What are the underlying tensions, if you are aware of any, in Benin Republic that has triggered all this attempted coup?
The major problem is hardship and bad government, coupled with high rate of corruption. And so when the military looked at you and said, if these people cannot fix this country, let us come in. But they are not the alternative to fix a country, because if you look back to Nigeria as a case study, I remember after 1960 we gained our independence, and by 1962 we became a republic. And thereafter we started having coup upon coup.
Okay.
As at that time, if you look at the high rate of corruption when they took over as a military head of states, there and now, you would understand that the corruption is still there, the bad government is still there, even within themselves. The militaries are also bad in leadership. So coup is not the solution to any development in any country. The only thing we need is a good leader that will have the heart of the people, that will have the heart of the country, and do the needful so that the people can smile.
All right, so it looks to me like an attempt at rebellion against the France government, because one, why is it just the francophone speaking countries that are doing that? And the next thing most of these countries or this military regime do immediately they seize power is to disconnect themselves from France totally.
Yes, if you look at it critically, most of those countries are saying we are colonized by the French-speaking country, which is the francophone.
Yeah.
All the Benin Republic, Niger Republic, Burkina Faso, all of them, they were colonized by the France government. Nigeria is colonized by the British.
Yeah.
There's a little different from them. Then the francophone countries, they don't have the kind of patience we have in Nigeria here. I've been to Benin Republic, I've been to Niger, I've been to Togo and all that. So they don't have the kind of patience we have. And their kind of leadership they have is different from ours. Okay. Take for example, in Benin Republic, the presidential palace where the president stays, you can stay close to the fence. Nobody will answer you. Nobody will talk to you. But in Nigeria, you cannot even near Astor Rock fence. Even the gate, you can't near there. Okay. But in Benin Republic, you can walk there. You can do anything. It's very close to the seaport. So that is not the take. The take is that these people, they look themselves as a slave to the France francophone, which is the France itself, who colonized them. Yeah. It's like they want to cut off from them. Take for example, if you go to Benin Republic, you will see money that they have been using, the money that is being put to use, 1960 something, 1950 something, France. This is France, the deal of France. You know, we are Naira.
Yeah.
Today now, if not because the government said no, we don't want to change the money like that, you will have this old Naira now will have gone. You begin to see the new one. If you go to Benin Republic, you will see a CFA of 1960 something. You see their coins. They call it 100 francs, 200 francs, 50 francs like that. You see, years that people cannot even remember the game, but it's still there. Do you know that Benin Republic have one year? The people that are controlling it is from France. So that is why those themselves, they are looking themselves, they are still being slaved by the colonial, by the people that colonized them. So they were like, let us cut off from these people. And that is why when they take over as a military, the first thing they will do is to cut off. And so that they will not have that relationship again. They want to align with other countries that can support them.
So we can we safely say, to a good extent, France are culpable in what is happening in this?
Yes, of course, France, because if the government is controlling you, if you don't do what I want, what do you expect to come out? Maybe France is demanding something from them, I don't know, and they said no, we will not continue with this. Instead, let us change the government.
But why, in your own view, why do you think the democratically elected governments of those countries have been weak in addressing the problem or the unusual influence of the French?
It's a system that has been put in place even before the democratic process of their various countries.
Okay.
France is the head of all the francophones.
Okay,
they control them.
So the independence is not fully
independent? It's not fully, no. If any, take for example, if you go to Benin Republic, they don't speak English.
Yeah, they speak French.
They speak French.
They don't even speak.
The only language you hear from them is this Yoruba language. You know, that's why if you understand Yoruba very well, you can hear their language.
Okay.
But apart from those languages, the only thing you hear is French. And if you want to travel from Benin Republic to France, it is easier for you to go because they speak the same language. So it's like they are still under bondage. That's why I looked at it. So they want to cut off from there. But even cutting off from them, it will not change their mother tongue from that France. Because that is their...
That's already their language.
Yeah, their language.
Now, considering how the coup has been moving from Bamako to Ouagadougou to Niamey, do you think, in your view or your opinion, do you think it's a coordinated system, or is it just mere coincidence, or people just have sharing the same view at the same period of time?
From the way the coups are all going, it will understand you to know that there is no smoke without fire.
Exactly.
Because if you look at it now, from one French-speaking country to another, it means that they have been having a closed-door meeting behind the scene, which they are not trying to reinforce for them to come to limelight to achieve their aim. If not, they cannot just be moving from one French country to another one. No. Benin now, I think it's a failed coup already.
Yeah, Benin is
but they will try it again. If they don't solve the problem, they will try it again.
All right, now, looking at our relationship with this country, especially physical and border relationship, we share borders with a lot of these people. How does this coup and these failed coup attempts affect us in terms of our porous border? Because our borders are really very porous. The last time I heard one of senior military representatives, was the Minister of Defense at the point, even complaining about it. We have refugee people going in and out of the country at will. Then we also have trade routes. I know the trade route to Niger Republic has been blocked. Niger Republic are kind of not based on sanctions. That has happened. Then, unfortunately, we also have arms taking those routes. Now, it used to be what we have a joint border or joint coastal defense.
Joint border patrol.
But now, with all this going on, I don't think it happens anymore. I know that for Niger Republic has been suspended. Now, how does this impact? What kind of impact would it have on Nigeria? And what do you think, as a country, our government should do to help protect us from these? I call it unforeseen circumstances, because we do not have control about how those people act or behave. So things like this going forward, what do you think our government can do to prevent such occurrences?
Well, the truth is that Nigeria, especially immigrations in Nigeria, are not doing their work. It's only Nigeria you can walk in freely and walk out freely without no questioning from immigration officers. But if you are going to Benin Republic, for example, which is my route in those days, Right from Badagry, they will begin to ask, Nigeria migrations will begin to ask for passport. And when they ask for passport from you, they will check you. There was a day somebody was asking me, where am I from? I asked the person the question back, where are you from? I'm in Nigeria. You are asking me about my passport. Can't you see my face? Before I say, sometimes they say I'm from Chekiri. I say, no, I'm not from Chekiri. I'm an Okpe man, but I'm from Delta State. Now, the question now is this: how do we solve the problem? The various agencies we have in Nigeria must wake up to their responsibility. Take, for example, in our seaport, we have what is called quarantine. We have the narcotics, we have NAVDAC, we have the NDNAs, we have the customs, we have the immigrations. Are they properly doing their work? You go to the various border, the same thing. Are they properly doing their jobs? Then apart from so, you as immigration officers, do you sit in your comfort zone and begin to question somebody that is patrolling all over Nigeria? In Nigeria today, we have so many people that are not Nigerians. And the migrations are there. What is their duty? Is to deport them to their various countries. But are they doing it? No. Maybe out of fear. Some say, I am an Hausa man. Some say, I am from Niger. If you are from Niger, yes, you are qualified to stay in Nigeria. Where is your passport? You can't do that in Benin Republic. If you stand by the side of the road in Benin Republic, before you knew it, a police will come. Passport, passport, passport. If you don't have it, they'll carry it to Seme border. Go to your country. But Nigerians will not have it. So the border is porous. Our immigrations are not working. They just sit in their office, begin to look for money for passport.
Yeah, I was about to even ask that. Does it begin to look like our security outfits and our revenue generating arms for the family?
That is the way I looked at it. They are now waiting for people to come and get passport and allowing people to enter our country without passport. But you are not asking for passport from your own people so that they can travel out of this country. Why can't you close your borders? If you are going to Calabar, you see them on the road. Inside Calabar, okay, if you are in that area, go outside Calabar and begin to patrol the town. You will see people, even for this, where we are now in Ogunuye now, you will see people that are not Nigerians without passport. They smuggle themselves into this country. You deport to such people. You don't allow the president to give you an order. That's your duty. So these people must wake up to their responsibility. I listened to your paper review when I was in the reception there, when the Obasanjo was talking about, our institutional, institutions to be straightened. Are you getting my point? He's talking about the agencies then, or the military, air force. They must wake up to their responsibility. Everybody must protect their territory. If they can do that, Nigeria will be a safe haven. That's why I looked at it. But if the migrations are waiting for passport in their office to be renewed and sit down, the day will come, they will not be in that place. I pray that day will not come. Because one thing I know is that the government has been segmented into different arms. Do your own, I do my own. It's like a collective effort of everybody. If I am doing my own now, you are doing your own. Looking for what he will eat. Another one will be looking for what he will eat. Then they now forget about Nigeria. And that is why you see corruption as eating deep into the fabric of every Nigerian. Nobody think about Nigeria any longer. They think about themselves. And that's where the problem lies.
All right. Now let's go back to the coup that happened. Now, one of the main things that is done to countries that participate in coup is they get sanctioned. Now, I have my own reservations against sanctions. I don't know if you share this intent, but like for instance, the people of Niger Republic, for instance, not everybody supports the coup, even if it looks as if a great number of the population are in support. Now, when you sanction a country and you cut off trade from the country, it's a two-way thing. Number one, you are cutting off their
source of living.
Source of living, but you also forget that your own country, particularly those of us in Nigeria,
we also deal with them too.
We are still affected.
Yes.
So, do you think sanction is a proper way to maybe for the regional body like ECOWAS?
I don't think so. First of all, negotiation. It happens some time ago during Obasanjo's regime, where they overthrew a particular government. Obasanjo moved in, and they went negotiation. The president was later released, and they hand over back to that president based on negotiation. But if they fail to go into negotiation with whoever that want to mediate between the two countries, be it Benin Republic or any other countries that have been overthrown, then the next thing is sanction. Because you cannot accept it. We don't want, you see, they say the worst civilian regime is better than the military regime. It's a definition in one of my courses. I study political science. So now, if the militaries are taking over, have they been good to themselves before now? What are those things that they want to straighten when they know that they cannot fix this country? So that is why I am not in support of sanction. First, negotiation. But if they fail to take negotiation, then the sanction can come in. If Nigeria sanction Benin Republic, hunger will kill them because their source of livelihood is from Nigeria. Most of Nigeria's businessmen, they trade through the Benin Republic. They don't have their major import source of living is from the seaport.
Yes.
So if they import now, for example, they import rice to Benin, and these days we don't even deal with imported rice any longer. Yeah. So how would they feed? How can they can't survive. They can't survive it if Nigeria sanction them. Because there was a time they closed the border, total closure. They almost died. They came to beg the president of this country.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Buhari's,
yes.
Yeah.
Not the Buhari regime.
Oh.
It's Obasanjo regime.
Obasanjo?
Yes. They came to beg. It was Soglo that was the president that time. That's Soglo also.
Oh,
so
okay.
he came to beg Nigerians. Yes. That they should take it easy. And Nigerians, okay, do this, and we'll lift the border closure. And they did it. So Benin can withstand it.
Now, talking about ECOWAS now, talking about the Economic Commission of West African States, ECOWAS is made up of democratically elected leaders who, to a large extent, a lot of people would agree that they have failed. They are not doing well in their own respective governments. Now, do they have that authority? Because if you are going to correct, you should be correcting from a place of higher moral or ethical standard, right? And we have established that one of the major reasons why these West African countries are going through this coup is because of bad leadership, bad democratic leaders and all. Even if we also agree that even military is not even necessarily better at the end of the day. Now, do ECOWAS, do they have to do a self-examination, first of all, to find out what exactly are we doing wrong that is making things like this happen before they start wielding the hammer or the big stick or anybody who rebels?
When you talk about ECOWAS, you are talking about the joint countries that came together, that have one leader that control them at a time. Am I right?
Yes.
Now, if you are saying so, then you check yourself. You as a leader, the chairman of the ECOWAS, that is piloting the affair at a periodic of a time, are you doing well? If you are not doing well, you cannot go and challenge anybody. That is why you must first of all prepare your own house, build your defense, make sure that things are working well. So when any other person wants to challenge you, you can point to that person that look what I am doing in my own country. But today, the result is not like that. And that is why you see you cannot challenge anybody that is taking over any government within the African countries today. Because if you are doing well in your house and others are doing well, then everybody will jubilate. But this case is different. This one is not doing well, this one is not doing well. That's why you are seeing the break-off from different countries like that. So my take is that the leaders must wake up to their responsibility. If you want to lead, I always define government as a very deep well. Not until you enter, you will not know how deep it is. Because when you are outside government, you will say, I will build school for you. I will give you light. I will give you good hospitals and all that. By the time you enter, you begin to swim. You don't know where to again. That's why I define it as a deep well. So you as a person, if you want to do one thing for this country, for example, If it is power, fix power. Use one budget to fix the power. Let it be stable. Then the next budget again, use it to do infrastructural developments. Another budget again, you take another step. Gradually, this country, just look at what the governor is doing now in Delta State. Look at the kind of drainages he's putting on. Look at the kind of construction that is going on. If every governor start like this before now, Delta State will have been safe.
Yeah.
That is what I mean. So if you want to do anything, do it well. If you want to build a road, build it well. If you want to build a flyover or bridge, build it well. Look at Ogodo flyover. That flyover was constructed by Julius Berger for how many years now? It's still there. But look at the one by the runabout, which was done by one of us. Go and look at it. And look at the one that Julius Berger has built now.
By,
the one, yeah, are you getting my point? Yeah. So those are the things. So if you want to do anything, don't say I just want to do this, or you want to build the house upstairs, you begin to use plank to build it. Don't you know that house will not stay? You build it well so that it will stand the test of time. That's how it is. So every leaders must do what is called foundation building. Make sure your foundation is strong so that others will compete, will pick it from there.
Okay. All right. So we will come back to this conversation and look at the other aspect of it after this quick break. Do stay tuned.
The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine. As the clouds go gray, the thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. The sunlight it hides as the clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance in the rain. It's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, the Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, the Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. I thought it was over, thought you were done with me, but we're just beginning. Whoa, my life is a journey. I will walk with you, I will go where you want me to. Yes, I will go. Come on. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine.
All right, you're welcome back. With 4 West African nations already ruled by military juntas and a failed attempt emerging, there are some analysts that argue that ECOWAS has never been weaker. And so some also argue that its credibility depends on strong intervention. Now the question is, can ECOWAS still influence the region, and should Nigeria, our country, still bankroll an increasingly divided bloc? Because it's beginning to look like the West African states, not everybody wants to belong together in that Kumbaya campfire meeting anymore. Some people want to be on their own, particularly the Francophone-speaking countries. And like Nigeria is one of the major financiers of the Economic Commission of West African states. The question is, the first question I would like to understand, do you think ECOWAS has lost its influence after these juntas has defied sanctions, because they were sanctioned, and instead of them to adhere, they just withdrew totally from ECOWAS and went to look for support elsewhere? Does this mean that ECOWAS influence is beginning to wane?
Well, to me, it's weak. It's weak in the sense that the leadership is no more there. You know, when you talk about power, you talk about the strength you have. And like I said in my earlier remark, I said there is no smoke without fire.
Exactly.
So that is what is also happening now. If Nigeria sanctioned them and they said, no, we don't want to obey Nigeria, they can run to somebody else. And that's what they have done now. But believe me, they are going to regret it. Because Nigeria is more closer to them than any other country that they can run to. You remember there was a time Libya was enjoying everything free.
Yeah.
And America moved in, overthrew the government and everything. Today, they are regretting it.
Yeah.
Are you getting my point? So these themselves, who are running to whoever that they don't know now, they may regret it tomorrow.
Yes,
They say unity is strength. It is better they come together, because we call ourselves ECOWAS. Let us come together so that nobody can penetrate us. By the time you open your door for anybody to come in, you don't blame the leaders. You blame yourself at the end of the day. So my advice for them is that they should come back. If you want to, if you throw a particular country, a country, for example, Benin Republic or Burkina Faso, discuss with the current president of the chairman of the ECOWAS. You can rule for 6 months and you hand over power. That was what Obasanjo did.
Yeah.
You cannot just say you want to remain in power for the next 3-4 years. No, you must transit power from military to civilian government.
That actually shows your genuineness.
Yes.
There was a problem. Give me 6 months.
Yes,
to
so fix it.
Yes.
Then I hand over. But if you say you want to remain there, that means there is something else.
Now, bringing it home, do you think as a country we are spending too much financially, politically, and even security-wise? Because, for instance, Burkina Faso have I don't know what the term to use. It is not kidnapping. They've taken hostage or taken some of our Air Force officials and have refused to release them on the grounds that they cross airspace. Now, do you think I don't want to say if Nigeria has any business, because we might argue that, yes, as a member of ECOWAS and as a leading member of ECOWAS, we have business in going there to quell whatever issues they have. But considering our peculiar circumstances, we are short-staffed for security, we have a lot of security challenges. Do you think it is becoming too much of a burden on Nigeria at the moment to be spending for a regional leadership, especially when we have this internal crisis?
Yes, of course. Yes, I agree with you. Because you cannot have fire in your country and you leave your own country to go and quench another person's own. You first of all settle your own. Quench your own first before you talk. They say there's something in my eye now. I've not removed my own. I'm now beginning to remove. What if my own? I go blind. So the government of Nigeria is supposed to, at least, if something happens, you sit down, hold a meeting with all your chief of staff and all the military personnel. What is the way forward? You don't just jump into conclusion. Then you negotiate, put up a negotiation power, delegate. You know, like what Jonathan did. He went to was it not Burkina Faso,
yeah.
And they overthrew the government. So was it not released back?
Yeah.
Because he was there on a different duty. He's a harmless man, so why will you hold that kind of person? So to me, they wouldn't have gone into that area when they know that there is crisis. You first of all look for the leader. I have a relationship with the person. Take for example, I will go again to Liberia, when Samuel Doe and Prince Johnson were having issues, and there's another man again, I can't remember that person's name, you know, when they were having crisis in Liberia. Nigeria sent people there as a mediator.
As a mediator, yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So that is what they're supposed to do. Call the two leaders and ask them what is the problem. If they refuse to accept your negotiation, you leave them. You don't need to go and burn your hand because of say you want to settle issues. No.
Especially when you have your issue to
when you have your issue to settle. That's my take.
All right. Now I want to deviate and ask you something else before we would let you go. Now, talking about our own insecurity, the presidency actually gave an instruction or an order, so to speak, that security police escorts be withdrawn from VIPs and sent to do their job as national security in terms of security life and properties of Nigerians, not just VIPs. But recently the Senate quote unquote kicked, because I do not really see it as kicking, even if many of the news headlines call it kick. The Senate are arguing that there should be a kind of a flat line in terms of defining what is what and who is who. Oloshenka, a couple of days, I think it was yesterday, complained that the convoy he saw with the son of the president was enough to protect a community. Now, the question is the president is well within his right to give that instruction, but do you think would it not create a situation where we have our VIPs leaving them unprotected, considering the current insecure circumstances we live in?
So me, withdrawing the policemen or whichever name you call them from, our VIPs is not a good one, because your duty is to protect the life and property and of the citizens of this country. No one is left out. Me sitting here, I need protection. You sitting there, you need a protection. But because we don't have so much money, that is why we can walk freely. They themselves, they cannot walk freely. Some of them have offended so many people. So for them to walk freely is very difficult for them. I will not forget one thing. My late brother, late Chasobole, he will be driving himself everywhere without mopo. He said, I don't need mopo. I don't need mopo. I say, why? He said, do I offend anybody? And it is true. So people will oppress you because they have a mopo, because they have army to guide them. They will not, you cannot even come to the house. The next thing they will call IG. The next, see, the president will call the IG. Before anybody call you for anything, ask question, what has the person done? Then secondly, it should increase the workforce of the police. There are people all over looking for jobs. Employ them. Engage them so that people can be guided. I remember one of my friends told me, he said, if I put this pipe here, I will use 7 security men to guide that pipe. If two are sleeping, 5 will be at work till daybreak. He said, how did you get? He said the white man told him that he should be proactive in action. Don't allow them to steal the property, then tomorrow you go and recover it. No, don't allow them to carry that property away. That was what he told me. And it is true. So what am I trying to say? As we are today in Nigeria, we need more security personnel. We need more army. We need more air force. We need more policemen. We need more navies. All these are there. We need, the money is there to pay for them. So you don't need to go and spend your money elsewhere. Use it to protect your territory. Use it to protect your country. Use it to develop your country. Because in those days where we are now, this Ogunu, I will tell you the truth. It's white men that used to stay here. Today, black men, it's only black people that are seeing. From that Ogunu Bridge down to this place, you have different companies. You have Does Lobeja, you have Nigeria Dredging, you have Panochel, you have Subaya. That was, they were Chinese people. I was contracted to them there, far back then. They owned Chinese restaurants in those days. Yeah. You know? So, different companies, nobody will talk about share. But today, all these are gone. So what do we do to bring back the glory of Nigeria?
Well,
I'm coming.
Okay, sir.
Is to make sure our security issue is being resolved. Then bring power. Our roads, both federal roads, state roads, the state government is trying now, then fix them. If you can do that, fix our infrastructural deficit. Take for example, DSC. Look at FPA here. Imagine Tinker Port and Apapa Port is the only one is vibrant in Nigeria. And we have FPA here, Nigeria Port Authority here in Warri. We have in Sapele, we have in Koko, we have in Butu, we have in One. All these are not working. Is that not wickedness? Only you want chop. Only you want to eat.
So you're saying it's deliberate?
It's deliberate. They should decentralize what is the Lagos port. Let some goods and most of these importers, I said it recently in one of my interviews, most of these importers are not from Lagos. Majority of them are from the east. Majority of them are from the south. I are using only the Tinker and Apapa Wharf. It's not a good one.
And that even directly affects the price
yes.
of the goods.
They fix our refinery. All this, you see, they say the idol's mind is the devil's workshop. If, for example, I'm doing something now, will I leave what I'm doing? The guy say I want to go steal what thing? I want to go do things that will, indict myself. No, I will not do that. So engage people. Engage people. I heard from one military officer was say that from age 18 to above, they want to, you see, one of our Greek course I read that from 18 they begin to train you as army, military personnel. I think Israel too. Yes. So let us move to that. Engage them and let us have peace.
All right. Thank you, Honorable, for being our guest this morning and for sharing your insight with us on the issues we are having as a Nigeria's geopolitical reality. And we look forward to having you again. And that has been not the entire size of our package, but that's the size of this conversation this morning. We need to work with time. I know it's been interesting, but we need to work with time and we need to move on to other things. So thank you, Honorable, for being our guest this morning.
Thank you for having me. God bless you. And God bless my Excellency, Right Honorable Sheriff Obiroweri. He's doing very well. And please support him to feel strong.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. So TVM Express continues after the break. Stay tuned.
Nigeria hasn't always justified the faith of its people, but there comes a time when you are pushed to the wall and there's nowhere to go but up.
If we just decide in our hearts that we want to believe in Nigeria and we want to take steps every day to make this country a better place.
This is our dream, and a new Nigeria is that dream that we so much seek and desire. The destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. We are the country. The country is us.
We are Nigeria.
We are that turning point generation. We are Nigeria. We are the future.
We are the future. We are the dream. We are the nation. We are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing. That's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. Oh, oh. We are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. I am the future. I am the future. I am the dream. Whoa, I am the nation. I am part of this. Yes, I am so amazing. That's the least I shall be. The least I shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How do they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run, nowhere else to run to, nowhere else to go. Hey, how to go to the land of my dreams. Oh, I am the nation. I am part of this. So get out of the way of the land of my dreams. I am the nation. I am part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. Raise your hands in the air if you believe the future has come now. The future is here. The future is here. This is our, this is our, this is our country. The future is here. The future is here. The future has come.
The future is not a time zone that is yet to come. The future is everything that we can be but have not yet become. The future.
Oh, this land of mine, Nigeria, on my mind. Born in diversity, blessed beyond compare. Ooh, through these 100 years, our struggles and through all our fears, we're strong in our unity. Peace, our destiny. Here we are, standing tall. We're standing tall. Standing tall. We are one. We are 100 years of unity. Nigeria. We will stand. We will stand. Oh, this land of mine. This land of mine. Nigeria. On my mind. On my mind. I pledge to you my loyalty. My love. My
Nigeria one. Nigeria.
On the mountain, shouted in the valley, Nigeria has come a long, long way.
On a journey to our future.
Of strong and invincible. We are on our way. Oh yeah.
Indefeasible.
Nigeria,
Oh yeah.
here to stay.
We are standing tall as a nation.
Standing tall through adversity. We are 100 years. Nigeria, we will
We're still together.
One nation. One country.
Nigeria, we will stand.
All right, welcome back. All right, we're rounding off. We're on the home stretch of TVM Express this morning, and we'll be taking a look at the updates we have for you this morning. We'll start with the former Anambra State Governor, former Minister of Labor from 2015 to 2023, person of Dr. Chris Ngige, a 73-year-old former governor, is now in EFCC custody. This is according to his media aide, Fred Chukwulobe. This came amidst online abduction claims, with more details promised later. Though the EFCC has, at the time of putting this report together, has not commented on the reasons for the detention, but we recall that on the 27th of November, there was an attack on his convoy where a police officer was shot dead, but the ex-minister or ex-governor, so to speak, was unharmed. Then we also have the brouhaha coming as a result of the president's order to pull police from VIP escorts. Now, the president, Tinubu, has reiterated his November 23rd order to redeploy thousands of officers from VIP protection to frontline duties against threats like school kidnappings and the not. VIP now need the Inspector General of Police, that is the person of Kayode Egbetokun's clearance, backed by presidential approval, while the Interior Minister coordinates replacements with other forces. Senators like Abdul Ningi pushed back hard, calling for escorts to be pulled from the president's ministers and tycoons too, prompting a Senate probe into uneven application. Now, Nigeria we have a security challenge, right? And we also have the challenge with the number of security personnel we have on ground to stem these security problems. So I think it's against that backdrop that the president instructed that they should pull out VIP police from VIP escorts. Now, mind you, this is not the first time this has happened. That has happened on several occasions before. We've had several times where the Nigerian president or the Nigerian government, through the Inspector Generals of Police, issued numerous directives over the years to withdraw police security from VIPs. Now, the efforts over time has faced challenges in implementation, and we are often short-lived until this current directive. I think one of the major difference between all the directives is there is actually a modality that has been put in place as to how you get VIP security. Like I remember in 2023 under Mustafa Tafa Balogun, he was the IG then. There was such directive in August 2009 also under Ogbonnaya Novel, that's the IG Novel. That directive was there. 2020, I think October 2022, Mohamed Adamu gave some exception, but the directive was there. 2021, Baba Akali too gave that. Then in 2010, 2016, 2016, 2018, in 2016, 2018, 2023, IGP. The IGPs then also gave that instruction. I still remember. I remember the directive then that was even popular because I think the IG then was kind of popular then. That's the late Solomon Arase. Even when he was IG, also gave that instruction to pull out security for police protection from VIPs. But it has never been successful. We've always had, we've always had.
I don't understand why the senators are like kicking against it.
Maybe I understand because we have a challenge in Nigeria, but I think from the point of they are major part of the problems we've had in this country. Whatever problem we have with security, they are culpable. The legislation did not legislate as well. The executive did not do their job properly. So it becomes very unfair that you are part of the people who created a problem, and you also want to be the people that are protected from the problem you have created. So I think to a very large extent and fair, it is fair. But we also have certain people who call VIPs. I think that is where the government has to come in to define what VIP really is.
Exactly.
Like somebody like businessmen who are very successful businessmen whose existence is critical for our economy. Somebody like the Dangotes and the Adenugas and the Adelekes of this country or of this world, so to speak. It is important, and especially since I believe these people are even financially capable to pay for such service. So maybe another thing that can be done, like it's done, obtainable in some other countries, is to encourage the existence of private security firms. I think America has a lot of private security firms. You have some states, some police in some states like the NYPD especially and the Los Angeles Police Department moonlighting on their off-duty for such security firms. Because if you read a lot of their investigative, you keep hearing off-duty cop was among security detail, off-duty cop. So maybe that is something that we can look into as a country. Because we have a lot of retired police officers who are not doing anything serious with their time now. They can go into such things. So maybe that is something that we will look into. But if the president is saying that they should withdraw police security, I think it should be straight. Either you define who VIPs are, define the extent of the security. If it's no longer going to be police and you want it to be Nigeria Civil Defense Corps, Civil Defense Corps, then we should define it. Then the civil defense should also be trained into security, because there's a difference between securing an individual and securing pipeline. Or security community. There's a difference, so it should show. But we can't leave our elected members of the House or our governors exposed like that in this kind of Nigeria we are in. As insecure and unsafe as this country is, and even if we have established that they are principally part of the problems, we can't just leave them exposed like that. That would be recklessness. that that would be tantamount to recklessness. So I think the government should do something about that.
Balance the.
Yeah, should balance it.
Should balance it.
And one thing this thing has actually shown me about this present administration is they have this tendency of acting before putting modalities in place. They did that happen with fuel subsidy. It just came up as if fuel subsidy is gone.
It's gone.
There was no pre-preparation towards
all.
it. I think it's the same thing we are seeing here.
Here with this,
withdraw police from
police
VIP.
from VIPs.
What happens next? Now we want to start solving that. So we are always putting the cart before us. All right. So let's go to other stories. Wole Soyinka at the Center for Investigative Journalism Awards in Lagos on Tuesday criticized the massive security detail for Seyi Tinubu, who's the son of the president, as excessive, especially with Nigeria facing widespread insecurity and officer shortages. He sarcastically suggested sending Seyi with fighter jets and troops to stop a recent foiled coup in Benin Republic instead of deploying them here. Soyinka urged restraint, arguing that such protection strains national resources. Now, this is part of what we are talking about. You are withdrawing security from senators. Your son. I think this is the first time in Nigeria officially has the first son. Or unofficially, it's not officially. But this is the first time we officially had the first son.
And the first son has a voice and he sings.
Yeah, saying. Yeah, he goes to government functions.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're actually having the first son. The previous administration looked like it was trying to have a first son because of the antics of the boy. But somehow they were able to curtail his antics and
manage it.
But this one, the guy is just probably because he has political ambition. Also, I like to believe he has political ambition. So they are giving him, putting him on the spotlight. But it is unfair and it is unnecessary, because a lot of the spotlight or the attention he gets are negative ones. Your father just said withdraw police from VIPs. Then you are going to a function with a convoy of a battalion of. I even learned he had military with him and he had police with him. Oh, come on! And meanwhile, in the northwest, we are having bandits and ISIS, ISWAP taking over. Meanwhile, they are escorting you. You who's currently your existence only has serious meaning to your friends and your family members. Currently. So I think I'm with Wole Soyinka on this. Then on Tuesday plenary, the senators led by Abdul Fattah Buhari unanimously called for Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo, the Civil Aviation Authority, and airline operators to explain domestic fares up over 150% on some routes. Examples included 500,000 for Abuja to Enugu, that's huge, man, and nearly 900,000 for Lagos to Anambra, amid worsening road insecurity that pushes more people to fly. Airline point to jet A1 fare spikes from dollar shortages, high leasing costs, and over 50 taxes. While one senator cautioned against forced price cuts that could hurt operators. Now this someone seeks answers as holiday demand peaks, though experts call for broader fixes like cheaper fare and fewer taxes.
The thing is, I do not understand why it's now these prices are going up when we have issues of insecurity. You know, if you want to travel by the road at this point in time, either you prepare around
I do not even advise anybody to travel. Wherever you are, you're operating, just stay there. Give yourself peace. If you don't have money to fly, just stay where you are. Then
but tell me why 500,000 naira from Abuja?
I agree that jet A1 fare has spiked as a result of dollar shortages, but not this much now. Not this much. if there should be increments, then the argument before was these routes do not have traffic.
Okay.
So because of the way airline operates, it doesn't matter whether the plane is filled up or not. They pay what they have to pay. They pay the tax, they pay everything they have to pay. It takes the same amount of fuel. So most times, routes with low traffic seem to be expensive because they now push up the price to show up losses. So for instance, a lot of people don't travel from Abuja to Enugu regularly.
No.
So normally Abuja to Enugu will be quite expensive because maybe when you want to fly, you enter the plane, you see, instead of having 100 passengers, you might be having 20. Then the airline operator now have to charge extra so that they can make up for the cost of carrying those people. Then you see trips like Lagos to Abuja cheaper. Cheaper. Yeah, you see that one cheaper because they have more passengers. But for this trip, a lot of people we know how the Easterners are.
Yeah.
They like going home during the Christmas break.
Exactly.
So I do not think traffic argument will work in because I'm pretty sure they are going to have traffic. The argument that Jet A1 fare spike from dollar shortages would hold water if your increment is a bit. But you have about 150% that you doubled and added.
And added how?
Somewhere that you were going to before with the 150 became 500,000. Like it's ridiculous. And the aviation minister is saying the federal government do not have the right to they don't have the right to control prices. I do not really agree with that. Let's quickly move on because we're running out of time. Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, has defected from the PDP to the APC during the Tuesday meeting. And he said the party failed to shield him politically. I mean, he's filled with his president on Nyesom Wike. Now, I agree that the party failed to shield him, but I'm beginning to think that political leaders in some states are politically lily-livered.
And right now,
I miss Adams Oshomole.
Out
of the blue, yeah, I miss that man. That man was very stubborn. Yeah, that is the goal. That is why they're pressuring these other people so that they can be calm. But I would love a situation. It would have been nice to have. I'm not against the campaign or defecting if you want to defect, but it would have been nice to have somebody who has kind of his principle and stands by it.
Yeah, exactly.
I am in AD. There is nothing you can do to move. Like, not when secondary situations start making you jump from pillar to post. It's not nice. It's not nice. So Rivers State for the first time in a long time is now officially an APC state. Then we also have a story that on the 10th of December in an Arise News interview, Lai Mohammed, while promoting his book, rejected massacre claims at the 2020 Lekki toll gate, citing them fake news, despite the 2021 judicial panel confirming soldiers fired on protesters, finding at least 9 deaths. I just want to believe the man is trying to sell his book, and there's no who has been hiding for months, has told the BBC that she knows exactly the risk she's taking by traveling to Norway to collect a Nobel Peace Prize. She was given a Peace Prize in Oslo. And she appeared, Machado appeared in the middle of the night waving from the balcony of a hotel. And this is the first time she has been seen in public since January. She has been in hiding. She has been declared wanted by the Venezuela government. So we wish her good luck. I'm not a big fan of all this kind of people again, because most time when they get into power, they are no different from the people they took over from.
Yeah, you will see their true color.
All right, then over now to sports stories. Victor Osimhen wins Sportsman of the Year at GQ Turkey 2025. He joined Galatasaray from a loan, but is now permanently with Galatasaray, and he earned the Yin Sporkusu Award at the GQ Turkey Men of the Year ceremony on Wednesday. In a heartfelt speech, he thanked GQ, his Galatasaray family and fans worldwide, ending with the passionate Yasin Galatasaray that ignited the crowd. Osimhen has 37 goals in 41 games last season, 11 in 15 this year. That guy is on fire, and I'm so happy, so happy for him. Then on to other Nigerian doing well abroad, Madueke, who, although he's a Nigerian, plays for England. Well, this is what it is. He won player of the match by scoring a brace with Gabriel Martinelli adding a third goal when Arsenal finished the league phase of the Champions League with a flawless 6-0 record and 18 points, topping the standard. They also leading the Premier League with 33 points from 15 games, one ahead of Manchester City. As all three of Madueke goals has come from his games in Europe. Well, congratulations to Arsenal and congratulations to Madueke. Then in entertainment, Chukwuka Kevin and Isiobi, also known as CK, saw his Afrobeat gem explode in 2021 through remixes and dances, with the original version of his song Love in Wantiti leading the charge, thanks to his infectious rhythm and pidgin love lyrics. The song has hit 1 billion streams. Yes, Spotify stream. Congratulations. This is probably one of the few streams that I believe is possible, because that song was really popular. All right, so that has been the size of our package this morning. Adese, do you have anything to add?
No.
All right, so that is all for TVM Express this morning, and stay tuned to TVM for more exciting and exhilarating content. You can follow us on our social media pages you see on the screen, connect with us on our social media. The handles you see on the screen, contact us on WhatsApp. You can send messages, you can send your opinions, send your comments, you can send business. The show is open for sponsorship, so you can bring in your business, we can edit, we can put it on our screen, we can do a lot with your business, move your business further. As TVM can boldly tell you, we can be viewed all across Africa, all across Nigeria, Africa, even some part of Europe and United Kingdom. You can also see us. And we are also heavy on our digital media. We have TVM app that you can download on Apple Play Store and the Android Play Store. Our YouTube channel is also there for you to follow our content and follow us live as we broadcast. And that is all. Remember, your environment is a part of you. Do keep it clean. Thank you.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.